We're diving farther into the sea with Aquatica Cold Waters. Thank you for joining us at Tantrum House Studio D. I'm Melissa Delp.
And I'm Kevin Delp. Today we're looking at Cold Waters, an expansion to Aquatica. It's a hand management tableau building game that plays in about an hour. It's designed by Ivan Tuzovsky and published by Cosmodrome Games and Arcane Wonders.
They sent us this copy of the game to review.
The expansion comes with components for a 5th player, new character cards, location cards, king cards, and gold tokens. There are also a few more wild manta miniatures.
The tribe cards and tribe board give you an alternate way to play. Here's a super quick overview of the base game of Aquatica. Each player has an identical starting hand of cards. On your turn, you play a card and take the indicated action. The possible actions include recruiting new cards for your hand, buying or conquering locations to put on your board, raising locations, scoring locations, and returning used cards to your hand.
You continue taking turns until the location deck runs out, the character deck runs out, or one player has achieved all 4 goals for the game.
You count up your points, and whoever has the most wins.
You can play the expansion the same way with goals, or you can play with the Tribes module instead. The Tribes board goes on top of the main board, covering the goals section. It has spaces for 4 level 1 cards and 4 level 2 cards.
When you play a card with the recruit action, you can choose to recruit a tribe. The cost is in coins, but you can supplement that cost by discarding locations you've scored. Basically, you're trading in those points for coins. After paying, you place one of your trained mantas on the card to show that you've recruited it. Any number of players can recruit the same card.
Some tribe cards give you ongoing benefits like additional power or coins. Other cards have an immediate one-time benefit and conditions for scoring endgame points.
The Tribes module definitely feels different than playing with the gold tokens.
Yeah.
With the golds, you kind of just complete them and place your mantas on them. But with the Tribes, you have to actually take a specific action, a recruit action, and then you have to pay a lot of coins and possibly points. So that can be a tough decision.
I found coins to be way more important with the Tribes module, so I usually am looking for those location cards that offer coins that I can use to help pay the cost. And there are 8 different cards, but you could only ever choose a max of 4 since you only have those 4 trained mantas. I see most players doing maybe 2 or 3 in a given game.
Yeah, whether or not you play with the Tribes module, you can still add in the new character cards, kings, and locations. Some of the new character cards have an effect that's active when the card is on top of your discard pile, like being able to scout before taking an action, or having extra power or coins.
The new location type, the Frosty Depths, introduces new effects. Activating the manta icon causes the other players to flip one of their ready mantas to the exhausted side. The mirror icon allows you to copy an effect on one of your other locations.
So there are some new solo rules when you're playing with tribes. You're trying to recruit all the tribes before the game is over, and you can adjust the difficulty level.
I've played the multiplayer base game quite a few times now, and really enjoy the hand management of what cards to play, what new characters should I recruit, and then how to maximize all of that to get to those locations.
Yeah, I've enjoyed the game too. I really like that you can slide those location cards up to activate the effects or use resources and then score. It's really satisfying to get them to the top, but then you do have to find a way to actually score them.
I've really enjoyed the game. I think if you enjoy hand management type games, then check out Aquatica with the Cold Waters expansion from Arcane Wonders.
Sorry, I have trouble going from B-roll to A-roll because I'm like, you need it. Anyway.